You know, I've been seeing all these things about bumper numbers, teacher bumper numbers. Well, I decided us at HS should have our own teacher bumper numbers. So my teacher bumper number is 525. This is actually a secret code. You see the 5, that stands for the 5th month, which is May. Then the 25 stands for the 25th, so May 25th, that's the last day of school.
Okay, my number is 4,450, and this is the amount of times I tell kids to be quiet in my classroom every year. And it's also the amount of times I tell them to put their phone away.
The number of times I tell kids to put away their phones in class.
73. Okay, this is the amount every AP exam costs this year, $73, and I have said that like 73,000 times to people, and yeah, so $73. Yeah.
Mine is 1,794. This is how many times I was asked if a student can change their schedule this year.
Wow, that's impressive.
40 is my number, the number of Mondays in a school year, and the number of times I'm asked, is the final eligibility final?
My number is 125. The number of times each day a student says, what are we supposed to be doing after giving instructions?
All right, this is my number, 1746. That's how many papers I have graded this quarter. And this number, 3528, is how many times I have been asked, is it graded yet?
Teacher bumper number is 144 because that's how many donuts I've brought to Saturday school.
Is the bumper number here? 13,247. This is how many times I've told students in the last 10 years of accounting, we always debit expenses. This bumper number, 876, represents the amount of times that students have asked me every year on a test question, and my response is always, I don't know, what do you
This
think?
is the number of excuses I hear in a day of reasons why we cannot be physically active.
Number of students that expect me to know that you're gone tomorrow.
My bumper number for this year is 108. 108 seniors have asked me if they can excuse themselves from school when they turn 18. The answer is no.
My bumper number? 5. For the number of books I read this semester for my college class.
Okay. Hi, this is Mr. Adams. These are my bumper numbers up here. This is 3 times 10 to the 8th, and this is 186,000. Now, some of you might be thinking that this has something to do with science, like maybe the speed of light is this in meters and this in miles per second. Meters per second, miles per second. But really what it is this is the number of times, 3 times 10 to the 8th, that I've been asked this year whether I'm going to retire or not. And this number up here, 186,000, is the number of times I've told a particular student not to eat in my classroom. Now you know who you are. Those are my numbers.
This is 975. That's the number of times I get asked a week if someone can go to the bathroom. Sometimes by only one student, sometimes by multiple students, but 975 times can I go to the bathroom.
My bumper number is 8,280. I have 115 students, 36 weeks of school. About twice a week, I write on every student's paper. Please remember to capitalize and punctuate. 8,280 times. I'm exhausted.
My teacher bumper number is 562. That's the number of times that I told the Media Tech kids no when they asked if they could put certain content, or songs, or words in the news. But 1124, that's 562 times 2 if you have trouble with math. That's the amount of times I say yes.
My bumper number is 2520. This is how many tardy slips I issue out a year at this front office. 2,520 tardy slips.
108. That's how many seniors were graduating from Alamosa High School. That's how many productive members of society were turning out. This is how many of you started off as kindergartners and made it 13 years. Congratulations, 108 graduating seniors from Alamosa High School. You did it.